Another death looms Aso Rock as Chief of Staff will run into crisis. The leader of INRI, Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has warned that unless President Muhammad Buhari engages in fervent prayer, he will lose another aide. It should be recalled that the Chief of Staff to the President, Abakari, died in April after falling ill due to COVID-19 disease. Ayodele, in a series of prophecies, including those on the governorship primaries in Edo and Ondo State, called on President Buhari to be active in his governance and take to prayer so as not to lose another aide. He commented on the activities of the Office of the Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Agbola Gambari, maintaining that he will step on toes and some politicians will want to frame him up. He said Buhari should wake up. He doesn't have a grip on his government. There will be crisis in Buhari's government and he must be prayerful so as not to lose another special aide. Chief of Staff will step on toes because he wants to change so many things. The politicians will also frame him up. Prayers need to be made so as not to see another death in the villa. On security, Ayodele said the service chief needed to be changed because they are one of the reasons we still have security threats by insurgents. Once they are replaced, insurgency will stop. He stated that Nigeria's economy is in shambles because the country is in big debt and that the government is only lying to the citizens. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, the message has been delivered to the president. Yes, it is left for President Muhammadu Buhari to get hold of the message delivered to him. But the question is, will he adhere to this message? That is it. Because believe you me, since I've been knowing or hearing or listening to presidents, I've never seen a stiff-headed one like this one that we have now. President Muhammadu Buhari is stiff-headed, very, very stiff-headed and stubborn. He's too autocratic for my liking. He believes so much on himself and only himself. He believes only in his decision and only what he says and what he believes. If only he is the listening type and the welcoming type, believe you me, all these calamities befalling Aso Rock wouldn't have been befalling Aso Rock. Believe you me, all this that is happening happening in Aso Rock wouldn't have been happening. But because he's the stubborn type, he's the type that doesn't listen. He's the type that believes only on himself. He doesn't want to know who is existing. It is just him and him alone. That is why things and strange things keep happening in Aso Rock. You can imagine death upon death being recorded in Aso Rock. Each month they keep recording different people that have died. Why is it like that? Is Aso Rock supposed to be experiencing this kind of a thing? Is Aso Rock supposed to be experiencing massive death like this? I thought these people are the most healthiest. So Nothing should befall them. President Muhammadu, to me, I would say, is the cause of the too many problems that they are having in Aso Rock. Is the cause of the too many issues they are experiencing in Aso Rock. Well, a word they say is enough for the wise. He that have ears, let him hear. The message has been delivered to him. It is now left to him to listen. How can they deliver a message to someone? How can they tell someone that this is what is befalling you and you keep stiff-headed? You say no. You can imagine. This president is a very stubborn one. See what is happening. Not quite long. The chief of staff, Abakari, died. Now they are recording another death in Aso Rock. Aside from that, a message has just been given concerning the new chief of staff to the president. I know he will not still listen. He will not still listen. He will still go on with the decision. Right from the onset, men of God, many people, in fact, ordinary humans have been saying it, that this chief of staff is not the type needed for this position. It's not the type needed for this kind of responsibility. Now it has been sent as a message that he will step on toes. I'm not surprised. Is it not happening? You can see it's happening. It's happening. You can see what is happening. So if I am the president, I will keep to what the man of God, Primate Ayodele, have just said. I will listen and work as instructed. It pains me so much when message concerning people are being delivered and they keep stubborn and refuse to do as instructed. Who do they think they are? Don't they know that these people speak on behalf of God? These people are representative of the Holy Spirit. They speak on behalf of the Holy Spirit. Whatever they say, the Holy Spirit says it. So if I'm the president, yes, the chief of staff have been selected, but then you would need to make proper investigation and watch and keep a proper look on the chief of staff, because he has stepped on toes in his other administration. He has stepped on toes when he was working for President Muhammadu in his first administration. You can imagine. The president, to me, is not trying. He's not trying. What is there? Do as they said. He will just keep stubborn head. Have not seen. My viewers, I want to tell you that only Nigerian president is the stubborn president that doesn't listen to the voice of the masses. You go to other countries, you see how their president speak to them, and when he speaks to them, they listen, and when they speak and request for something from the president does as expected. So my viewers, believe you me that President Muhammadu is not doing what it seems to be right. It is left to him